What's up? It's your boy 911 and you tuned in to AVG Podcast, man. As always, man, you know how we do it. Let's get to it. So tonight, I got a very special guest in the house with me, man. I got the host of the night show, Nightlife, at the hottest radio station in the nation, man. What's happening, Cat?
One. Catdaddy, make it stop.
Man, that's what's up, man. So what's been going on, man? What's been shaking?
You know what, man? Cowboys in the playoffs. That's the only thing going on right now, bro. I mean, you see the decorations in here. That's the only thing in the city really popping, man. Dak and these boys, they putting on the show right now, man. They put it on Tampa Bay last week. They gonna put it on the 49ers just as bad. I have no doubt in my mind, man. We're gonna sweep all the way through.
I need to hit it.
All the way through the NFC. We're gonna sweep everybody. I don't care who it is, Philly, the Giants, that don't matter. 49ers don't matter. AFC is gonna be tough though. You know, whether it's Buffalo, Cincinnati, or Kansas City, all them teams, you know.
Who you like in the AFC?
AFC, man, you know, Joe Burrow, man, LSU guy, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go with the Tigers.
Got to.
But he was there last year. They were in the, you know, J-Bo, man. They were in the Super Bowl last year. So, you know, like they still hungry. They want to get it again. Buffalo looks tough. Bro, Kansas City is always, you know, in the mix.
Never count out Pat.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes, he's slick with it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? All football games, man, they usually like 2 or 3 plays from win or loss. So but what the Cowboys have to do, they got to get up and stay up. And don't even let it be close, man.
For real.
That's like, here's your chance. What are you holding back for? Full blast. As soon as you jump in, run it up on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Defense do their thing. Everybody eats. And, you know what I'm saying? We get that trophy this year. Yeah, this is...
Is it?
I mean...
Is it? That's how you feel?
I mean, I'm looking at it. Everybody's got, you know, backup or busted quarterbacks. Purdy's, you know, rookie. He's still balling.
And I don't think he's been touched enough.
Yeah, I mean,
he's sitting back there like his last name Purdy. He ain't just got no real rush on him. Not like he gonna see with us.
I mean, he's doing his thing.
He is.
But Dak is just seasoned. It's you know, cool in the pocket. Cool behind the you know, the podium, doing what a quarterback's supposed to do, saying the right things. The team is on board. Everybody's buying in. Defense is some dogs. And there's plenty of weapons on offense to go around. You know, you can pick your poison. Kellen Moore drop anything in the huddle, and Dak see something different with that leg kick, man. He be hitting with that leg kick. How many times you gonna lift your knee, bro? Come on, let's see.
For real.
Hike the ball,
Get it off, man.
Yeah, but, you know, he sees something, so whatever he's doing, you know, it's working. So this is the year, man. You know, slide through the NFC, and we'll see what happens in Arizona.
Yeah, and look, I feel like when I introduce you, I ain't give you enough just because, like, I admire what you yourself and the station does around the community, man. Kind of talk about some of the stuff, because I hear it all the time, but then I read up on some of the stuff that you involved in too. Kind of let them know like what you're doing in the community.
Man, there's so much going on. First of all the personalities at K104. I mean, from DD in the morning to shoot, man, whoever DJ and part-time and on the weekends, everybody's so involved. I mean, I think that's the reason why you get in radio in the first place, is just because you love people and you love community. Chances are somebody from K104 came to your school when you were younger, and it's like, you know, that's how I was brought in. From, you know, Greg Street and Skip Cheatham and Throwdown. Like, they give you the game and show you the ropes and show you, hey, this is how you move through the city. And then when you get on the radio, you know, shout out to all the people you was kicking it with. They know who they listening to, and you know who you talking to. And it's part of the growth about, you know, K104 is, like you said, it you know, it has the family feel, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you were saying like, man, and I was just telling you like, yo, everybody works different shifts, so, you know, we don't get to kick it as much as people think. But when we kick it, you know what I'm saying? We just had a parade Monday.
Shout out to the MLK parade.
It went down sunny South Dallas, and so just to see so many fans screaming, and just happy to see K104, and you know,
what's up. That's nice.
always got events, always at schools, pep rallies, you know, and then, you know, with sponsors like 1-800 Truck Wreck and Justin and David, and turkey giveaways, and Mother's Day this and Father's Day that, and something for the teachers. I gave away $500 every night for the past 2 weeks, man.
It's constant.
Just because she want to give back. Like, look, if there's a way I can help out and these people really need some help, like, tell them, tune in. Let's play some games. Let's have some fun. Let's pick a winner. And, you know, we'll get it again tomorrow night. And,
that's what's
you know, that's sprinkled all throughout every show all day long. And then it switches for every season, man. We a lot of giveaway. You can get some money, man.
For real, cause like I'm telling y'all, man, and like when he say that, he's not bullshit. Like it is constant. It's always a contest. It's always tickets. It's always money given away. So it's like all you got to do is tune in and just be ready.
Want it, man, and that's what it's for. It's not for people that's not tuned in. It's not for the people that don't want it. You know, we don't want somebody to just get on accident.
Yeah.
You can have giveaways, but you can win prizes. And win prizes is what we like to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like being at the fair, like, hey, you know, let's do a contest or a quiz or sing your song for the seats or whatever. You know, we come up with. So that's fun. That's how real fans get in, and we try to create those moments and those memories, and then you know set you up with another good time. Here's some money, go ball out. Here's some tickets, go turn up at the concert. You know, so that's the fun of it, man. I'm just the host, man. I'm just the host.
Hey, he being humble, man, but he really out here, man. How long you been out here in Dallas, though, man? Because everybody don't mind. If you've been out here a while listening to the show or whatever. You know, you're aliens. We ain't from here. But how long you been out here? You been out here a minute now.
Yeah, man. Like it'll be 22 years this summer, man. I came out.
19.
Yeah. So it's been 2001. I got out here. So just been just been super blessed to do what I love every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People are like, man, what you trying to do, man? What's your dream, man? My dream come true every day.
Every day.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's 700,000 people. Yeah. Here, Dallas Fort Worth, 6-7 million people. Thanks. So just the opportunity to meet and give some game and just be a part of the bigger movement. The opportunity, the growth of something is just massive compared to where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Louisiana raised me, Texas pays me.
Hey, that's how we get it too. Yeah. For real. Yeah. So how you got into radio, man? How you get into the game?
Yeah. So I worked at McDonald's and then. My manager at McDonald's thought that I talked somewhat too much. So he put me in the drive-thru. Yeah. He was like, yeah, you want to talk, man? You can talk to everybody. And I was like, okay. Crazy. Yeah. So, after a couple of days, I started to get the hang of it. You know what I'm saying? Started, like, okay, welcome to McDonald's, home of the Big Mac. Just, just little.
You get slick with it.
Yeah. And so then I came to work one day and he was like, hey, man, come sit in my office. My manager's like, yeah, come sit in my office. He's like, what have you been doing on the radio? I mean, I messed up the whole story, remix. What are you doing in the drive-thru? Yeah. And I was like, what do you mean? He said, man, people been requesting you. And I was like, request? He said, yeah, man, people that come through all the time, they say, where's that guy that's normally here? It's like in the drive-thru at McDonald's. I was like, what? But he gave me more confidence. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? More confidence to say, hey, welcome to McDonald's. Home of the Big Mac, 2 all-beef patties and a special sauce. Go ahead, glance over the menu order when you're ready. Mm-hmm. And then, cutting up with the kids with the Happy Meal toys and just finding a way to connect in this, sliver of time that we get to share with each other. You're 30 seconds, you're going to order and you might just want your food and you might want to get out of there. Yeah. But some people tonight might be playing some cool music and I'm like, hey, that's my song, turn that up, Yeah. Just talk to them. And so one night a guy came through the drive-thru and he was like, son, is that you on the intercom? And I was like, yeah. And he said, what are you doing in the drive-thru at McDonald's, bro? You need to be on the radio. And he gave me, a guy named Danny Dean. He gave me my first job in radio. And that was like the kickoff, man. It was like a classic soul radio station. James Brown, Al Green, Aretha Franklin.
You was like 17 spinning it.
17. It was my high school. So my high school had a radio station. And the radio teachers, that's who came through, Danny Dean. Okay. He came through and he was like, wait, you go to Baton Rouge High? And I said, yes, sir. He said, man, you need to come get on the radio. Yeah. And so I signed up for my senior year. So when I would go to 6-hour class, that's when I would be on the radio. Catdaddy, AM 1260, KBRH, Solid Gold Soul, checking in for 6th hour.
You was already, you already calling Catdaddy. How that came about? How you get the name?
Yeah, so that was my 6th hour, right? So I would come on and I would say my name at first and they had like a script for us to read. Yeah. AM 1260 KBRH, that was blank, and you just say the artist you played. Yeah. Coming up next, we have blank, 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 the next 3 songs that you're gonna play. Keep It Locked, AM 1260 KBRH. So then I started AM 1260 KBRH, you're home for Solid Gold Soul. Catdaddy checking in for 6th hour, right? Yeah. And so the teacher was like, man, you really like doing this, huh? And I was like, yeah. And so he says, I want you to come and do it on Saturdays. And I was like, wait a minute, Saturday? We don't have school on Saturday. He said, no, come in on Saturday and then we'll pay you. It's like, it's only $5 an hour, but it's experience. You know what I'm saying? You really like this. You should, take it to another level. We'll give you your own show, the Rhythm Request Show with Catdaddy. Right? And I was like, well, we don't have school. He said, don't worry about it, pay you $5 an hour. And so when I got my report card, I used to get a paycheck in high school, 17, 18 years old.
Yeah.
And so I go to class, and then I work on the weekends, and then they pay me, and that was it. Like,
so do you still work at McDonald's, or you left them alone?
I wasn't at McDonald's at that time. I was doing I guess I still was for a little while.
Yeah.
And then I worked at Albertsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, in high school, McDonald's, and then Albertsons. So I don't know when exactly I was on the radio. I think, senior year. I want to think I stopped being on the radio. I mean, stopped McDonald's my senior year, and I was doing Albertsons.
Yeah.
I need to think about that, bro. Because I know, yeah, well, I mean, I did it for 2 or 3 years, and then I started working at the hip-hop station in Baton Rouge, WEMX 94.1.
Okay, yeah.
WEMX 94.1, blazing hip-hop and R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Because that came on the scene, I want to say 96, 97.
Around there, yeah.
And so right out of high school, I did that. I was actually working on both stations. That was weird.
It's because you working at the high school?
And yeah, because they paid me even after I graduated. They were still paying me.
That's crazy. So you learned early, like, my mouthpiece don't take me there.
Just was a job, bro. Like,
yeah.
It wasn't any different for me to make what I was doing at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like, you want me to just read this? Okay, so I'm just a host. And then, of course, I grew up listening to the radio, Wild Wayne in New Orleans and, Juice Man and Night Prince and, Jay Tweezy, all them guys, So I grew up listening to these guys, and so I was like, damn, that's really cool. They introduced the music, and then they, interviewing all the artists, and then you give away the concert tickets. It was just cool. I used to listen, try to win.
Yeah.
I got a job on WEMX because I won a CD. I went to go pick up the CD, and I talked to the program director. I have been trying to get on, man. We had an interview. I told this story Wednesday. I had an interview with this guy, Al J. And we interviewed, and he was like, yeah, man, but I think I only have a job for a country station. Because, they have like sports, country, like an oldie station, and then the country was one of the clusters of radio. Yeah. And so the dude was like, Al J was like, well, I can put you on with the country station, like running the board until you figure it out. And I was like, I ain't doing country, So then I called the guy to set up the interview, and he was like, how'd it go? And I was like, man, he wanted me to work at the country station. And my guy, he was like, oh, that's good, bro. He hooked you up, man. You're in the door. Do your thing. And I'm like, nah, man. I told him no. Right? Yeah. He was like, nah, Catdaddy, that's not the type of job this is. You don't just to pick where you want to go. You just get in and work your way to wherever you think is you're comfortable with. Yeah. So I called him back, and I was like, man, I made a mistake. I told you no about the country station. I think I'm gonna take that job. This is like 10 minutes after I walked out. He was like, that position's been filled, man.
Damn. That quick.
And so I learned my lesson really fast. So then I called the dude every 2 weeks, man, for like the next 3 months. And he said, stop calling me, bro. And I was like, man, I apologize. I should have taken it. So then I won Master P Ghetto Dope CD. Yeah. On the radio. Yeah. And I showed up to pick up my CD.
Shout out No Limit, man.
Yeah. I went to go pick up the CD. I asked the lady at the front desk. I was like, is Al J here? I really would like to talk to him. She was like, oh, he's coming out right now. His office right now. He's about to walk out. And he opened the door, and he seen me, and I seen him. Before I could even say anything, he was like, Catdaddy, what are you doing Sunday night? I need somebody to work midnight to 6 in the morning.
Damn. Just walking out the office.
Walking out the office, bro.
That's crazy.
So crazy. So he was like, do 2 weeks for free. Mm-hmm. Just Sunday night, 12 to 6. Just do 2 weeks for free, and if you're good, then we'll put you on, and we'll give you money. So give me 2 weeks
audition. What that vibe like doing country, man?
Oh, no, it was the hip-hop station.
Oh, yeah, it's all the station of hip-hop out there.
Yeah. I wanted the country station just to get in, but at this point, he had something for
Okay.
This was straight for the hip hop station for Max 94.
Mm.
Yeah, my bad. I left it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I want to see you in country more.
Well, it's crazy because the name of the country station was called Cat Country.
Man, look, it was rich, man.
Yeah. So no, I didn't do country. I went straight to hip hop.
Yeah.
And so I was nervous as hell, man, trying to get on and learning their clock and their system and how to play the CDs, and running the board. And it was commercial before. The high school, it was just there was no commercials. It's underwriters. It was different.
Yeah.
It's like KNON. It's like community.
Mm.
So 94.1 was like commercial. We was giving away tickets. We had all the celebrities in it. That was amazing for me, man.
Yeah.
I was a fan of so many of these artists, and I started meeting them. That was really cool. And then No Limit and them started to. So anyway, so he gave me 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He's like, show your stuff. So after the second week, I called him. I was like, all right, so what do you think, man? Did I get the job? He was like, man, I forgot to listen. So I was like, what?
Hey, he messing with you, man.
So I showed up again the next Sunday, did it for free, and he called me in his office, and he was like, man, look, stop trying to be cool, man.
Yeah.
He was like, stop trying to do too much, just get in there and just say the songs, just give away the tickets. You don't have to do too much, man. Just be there, stay out the way. Let the music, you can have a little bit to, chime in here and there. But he was like, and I was like, well, look, I was trying to show you all my stuff, man. You ain't listened for the last 2 weeks, so I felt like I had to go.
Everything.
I was doing all of it. So I felt like I had to come out with all the tricks and be like, I can do this, I can do that. These are, this is what I think sounds good. And, all kind of segments and hype stuff, And he was like, yo, just chill out, bro. Just learn the basics before you get too excited. And so, he was really, really cool about, calming me down, making me feel comfortable and giving me that confidence, at a young age. And I was just happy to be in there with the team, man. I was still living at home, and I was in school and college at Southeastern, so I went to Hammond. I drove out there 3-4 days a week. Yeah. I would work from 11 in the morning till 6 at night and then drive to Hammond for 8 o'clock class. Damn. Yeah, I did that for a long time, bro.
That's a grind.
Yeah, I was grinding my ass off, but I was, getting girls and hanging out with rappers and at all the parties and concerts. You couldn't tell me shit, man. Like,
for real.
Yeah, you couldn't tell me nothing, and it was just a good time for growth, as for me and for the career and just the network that I was building with people that I had no business. I was just enjoying the ride. You know what I'm saying? Still to this day, like every time I tell these stories, bro, I'm like so glad old boy didn't go to Burger King that night, bro.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Old boy could have went to Taco Bell, man. It would have been a completely different story for me. So there's not one time that I think anything is an accident. You know what I'm saying? I always really understand
no happenstance.
Yeah, so, sometimes you get that light shine right on it and you know exactly what it is, and sometimes it's not, so you got to go look for it. Yeah. So I'm always focused and engaged at all times, man, and I just try to be in the moment. So I always try to be right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that I'm engaged with what's going on. Yeah. But it's never let me down, you know what I'm saying? For real. So that's just how radio came and chose me, so I feel like it's really... It's for you. It's for me, you know what I'm saying? And just trust the people that put me in position and, hit the community, hit the streets, be on the scene, and just, it's not for me. Yeah. The tickets are for you, the money's for you, let's rap. We used to have all kind of rhyme line and freestyle and... Yeah, I remember that shit took me up. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it's about, bro. Like, let's make these memories, let's have some fun, and let's put on for the city, let's do your thing, and yeah, like that's just part of it. Man, that's what's up, man. Let's get into this hip hop a little bit, man. Mm-hmm. We're gonna start it off. Man, I can't. You see that? I'm focused on the boys, man. See that? Look, and then people still. Man, hold on. Before we get into that, yeah. What you think about Diggs, man? I be hearing a lot of chirp even within Cowboy Nation. Diggs. What? I'm like. What about? So y'all, cause some people still don't think he the truth. I'm like, you think it's a mistake? The records he said, the amount of peace he got, if nobody else do. If he's a bust, and I understand he give up certain things. What?
But yeah, it's certain.
Who said that? I'm not paying no attention to that.
Yeah, because I'm
I
like,
don't entertain that. I don't know what that's
man,
like.
I'm like, what do you not want to see from that guy?
I don't know who that is, who said that, or what they were talking about, but that's
Man,
their
it's some people
perspective.
still don't believe in
I don't
it,
know
man.
who that is. That's okay.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't. That's hey, they can think what they want to think.
That's crazy to me.
You know.
But anyway, man, we gonna start up top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give New York they respect. That's the mecca. That's where it all started.
Mm-hmm.
When it was up top, to me it was more lyric dominated. Then it shifted to the West at a certain point. To me, that was more lifestyle. That was when gangster rap really hit hard.
Yeah.
Then it transitioned to the South. We like a gumbo. We got a little bit of that rugged. We got a little bit of that party. We kind of brought everything. What was the vibe for you like in BR back in the day? What you was on?
Bro, everything you just said.
Yeah. See, that's how I was.
Yeah, everything you just said, I touched it out, man. That was, LL, Run DMC, Beastie Boys, Fat Boys. Then, man, gangster rap, West Coast for sure. You know what I'm saying? NWA, and Eazy-E, and Ice Cube, and Ice-T.
Yeah.
All of that. Luke real heavy, bro. Anything Miami bass, that was big. My older brother used to have 12s in his fucking Park Avenue.
Man.
So anything with just bass would just make our nose bleed. We were bumping the shit out of all of those songs, man. Anything Two Live Crew and Magic Mike.
Yeah.
Then fucking New Orleans bounce music was Jesus Christ, bro. Like that
crazy.
shit still rides. That
crazy.
shit's the same fucking Trigger Man, still fucking bounce beat. That shit still ride, bro. T Tucker will still go hard right to this day if you put that shit on, bro. Anything from H-Town and UGK and A-Ball and MJG and bro, like everything, man. We in the same generation, bro. Like we created this monster. All rap, all video games, all technology. We
the tree.
We the tree. That's what make us our generation so important, bro. Yeah, we can respect the tradition and things how it went, and we also figuring out technology and how it. You know what I'm saying?
That's fact.
How it and you recorded this forever, and you post an understanding like damn. Every time you leave the house, you just assume that they got cameras in your face. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that that perspective with that information is there in your phone. There's no more barriers for information or communication anymore. Whereas that was completely different in our day, bro. Like what? You can talk to somebody like
24/7? I got access to you. Where you at?
Bro, like you play a video game with 10 people on the headsets. It feel like you got all your friends in the same room playing video games. You talking to them and playing Call of Duty or whatever. All that stuff is wild, but our generation, we seen all of that growth. I had to fight my parents to listen to rap music. They were like, what the fuck is this? Like, Fat Boys, you know what I'm saying? Run DMC. Like, that was like the coolest thing, man.
Now let me ask you this. Because like I said, we both from Louisiana, but you from BR, I'm from Alexandria.
Yeah.
But I know music-wise, at one time, our city took a hard turn with SUC. We was on SUC hard at that time. So it had that vibe with shout out Lil Kiki, Big Mo, R.I.P. Big Mo, Pat Hawk, Big Pokey. The BR were they on that early, or did they kind of get on? Cause we had slabs, we had swangers, we was doing pretty much. Alexander was looking like a baby Houston at one time.
My homeboy Jay Tweezy put me on. I want to say ESG.
Yep, ESG, and he from Bogalusa.
He's from Bogalusa,
yeah.
That was probably like, man, that was my introduction to screw music.
Yeah.
Then Swisher House.
Northside, shout out
Michael Watts.
Michael Watts,
Michael Watts, man. First time I met Slim Thug, Paul Wall, Mike Jones. That was my first time ever hearing their real voice.
Yeah.
Because everything was screwed. I didn't understand. That was like my.
I just thought.
When
they first came.
That's why everything was screwed. I was like, dog, I never even heard your real voice. Me and Michael Watts used to have a show out here, man. A screwed up.
Oh shit!
Yes.
No, I do remember that.
Bro, that was the coolest shit. So he had a mix, and it was only like maybe an hour. We had like two or three like 20 minutes sweeps, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so all the music was screwed, but I also screwed all my breaks.
Yeah.
So I would record it, then I would slow it down. So then if we were giving away tickets, then I would screw the winners too.
Yeah.
Man, you caught a number 10, man. Man, I can't believe it. I just won. Hold up, man. Hey, and then like you recording it in real time.
Yeah.
But I tell them like, hey, it's gonna be screwed. So say something crazy. So it's. And we would play it back. That was actually pretty fucking loud, man.
Yeah.
I promise you, we were the only station in America that was screwing our listeners.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they loved it.
And they loved it.
And they loved it.
Eargasms.
Catdaddy. I think that was one of the passwords. Catdaddy, screw me.
Boy, that shit wild.
And then I had the sounder to where it was pull up. Man. Hey. Oh, that's how it was. I started talking regular, and I was like, "Hold on, I gotta pull up," and then I would have the sound effect, and then I would screw it up. Then I screwed up after this. Damn, that shit was loud. I gotta find some clips. That was
you gotta dig them out the archive. Check this out. So, speaking of Houston, man, what they did too can't be denied because one of the biggest artists, shit, still to date, Drake. That got a major influence in his music. Like he ride for Houston hard.
Yeah.
Like he called it his second home.
Yeah.
What you think about Drizzy in the game?
Yeah, I mean, he's the most talented artist.
Yeah. He legit.
As far as vocally and rapping, singing.
Yeah.
How to connect with his target demo. You know what I'm saying? He feeds directly into the female.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? He knows exactly about relationships and how to articulate emotions that are involved in relationships and breakups and falling in love and one night stands and wild relationships. He knows how to really connect through all those avenues, man. He does really good.
Yeah, he is.
But
man. How do you grade rappers, man? Like, what do you look for? Because I know our generation, like this kind of sing rap. Yeah. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with it because I don't be like to sound like an old dude. Like, man, this new. Because it's a place for it. Like, I see it's talent out there with it. But Ja Rule kind of started it if you want to get technical. But what's your criteria for rappers, man?
Man, LL Cool J had a rap love song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I Need Love. So, that was, I don't know if he was singing, but that was, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So your question is, how does...
Like, what make a good rapper to you, like?
Man, I just think music feeds the soul, man.
Yeah.
And if a certain song feeds you, maybe you got something you relating to, or maybe you're thinking about a certain time in your life, or I just think it marks time for you. I can't tell you who feeds you. I can't tell you Tupac is the best artist or whatever, because if he didn't feed you, right? If you didn't never feed you, then he didn't feed you. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
It's like, that's why different songs on the album speak to you different ways. So I like this. I'm a Nas fan, but I only like 4 songs like this.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about the other song? Oh, that don't mean you're not a Nas fan. I mean, like, or whatever. It's just whatever feeds you. Certain songs, certain times in your life. Certain beats, sometimes it's the beat, sometimes it's a message, sometimes it's the melody, sometimes it's the producer is more important to me a lot of times than it is the rapper or whatever. Yeah. Sometimes rappers write for other rappers or some write for other people. Does that mean that the song sucks? No. Or does that mean that somebody's less of an artist? I don't really.
Don't move you.
It's just if a song feeds me, then I like it. I'm gonna play it again. I don't care who it is, or I have my favorites. I have people that I grew up with.
Who your favorites?
That's a long ass list, man. Because like I said, it's all those people I named, man. I mean, Run DMC and LL and Beastie Boys. All of these people have songs that are mark periods in my life. Like certain songs, I would just listen to over and over and over and over again, man. And then you hear them, and it's like
just bring back that nostalgia.
Bring back, it's like hypnotizing to
for real.
to the soundtrack for your life. You know what I'm saying? I put certain songs on that'll be like, yo, I remember this right here. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I pulled this girl panties down and got lips on this Keep Sweat song.
Hey,
For real. You know what I'm saying? Put some Keep Sweat song, like, woof.
Remember that night.
Damn, on this song.
I remember that night. Yeah, that's crazy.
I think that's always important, man. Just to have songs that, feed to your soundtrack.
What you think about like what's been going on, like the Dallas music? Man, they got some talent around Dallas right now, man. And man, shout out like Beezy. And speaking of like you say, soulful, speak to your soul. Man, Beezy, and it's all different rappers, different lanes. They not only saying they sound alike, but to me, some of the younger rappers that just had that soulful, like Beezy, like R.I.P. Mo3, Boosie, when he first, cause even young, man, them cats, it sounded like deacons. It sounded like wisdom. It ain't sound like, they age group that they was rapping with, their contemporaries, so to speak. But man, like that's the kind of rap when I do find myself, kind of navigating towards some of the younger artists, kind of those artists like that, that you can feel that pain in their voice. Like they got a little something extra with it. What you think about the Dallas scene, and who you think live and out here?
Yeah, everybody live out here, man.
Yeah,
like there's so much talent out here, bro.
Man, it's deep right now.
Yeah, I mean, but it's been like that since I got here, man. Like I pulled up in 2001, and we were playing Lucci and Pookie, and Big Tuck and DSR was doing their thing.
Twisted Black was bad.
Yeah, Twisted Black. I mean, it doesn't stop, man. You go down the list, and I guess my perspective is different just because I knew all these people as soon as I got here. They were a part of my regular routine. I would see these guys and then, watch them grow and watch other people come in and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? New artists were coming in, and Nino and you go down the list, the GS Boys, Stanky Legs, and
Stanky Legs.
There's so many artists, man, that have come through and just the foundation that they laid for something that's, fairly new, for Dallas to have a scene. And so just to watch that scene develop and see people go and a lot of times people don't really even know how strong they really are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from here, so my perspective is different. So people be like, man, what's wrong with the Dallas music scene? Shit, I don't know. That when I came here, shit was popping.
Yeah.
Already. So you can play any of them songs I just named, from Pookie Tuck and Lucci and Twisted Black, and some of them songs still ride. You put them on right now. So just the fact that there's something to go to, and there's a reference and a growth, you know what I'm saying, that you can watch, and we are part of it, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
And so a lot of people that have, been around since I've been here, 20 years, 22 years, they know what it is, man. It's been really amazing to see a lot of people grow and learn, and now you have cats, giving back and game, and, Lopez and them boys, giving back and giving game. So, hey, this is what we went through. And you see a lot of record labels being put together, a lot of studios being built, a lot of awards, a lot of people doing some major shit out here, man.
Major shit, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, you might know, but I can see if it isn't, it might be a little small office somewhere, because downtown got offices, you'll never know. But I can see like a major label or somebody major, because it's become such a corporate based city. I can see a major label with all the talent that's around here now popping up, basing right here in Dallas. So do you think you see something like that in the future?
I think major labels already based down here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think with the studios, amazing, studios and the equipment, there's a lot of major work being done down here. I think, a lot of it goes, under the radar, and I think that's how they like it. I think, you know what I'm saying? They would be like, hey, Timberland and Justin Timberlake are recording in Richardson or whatever. I had no idea.
That's crazy.
They said Beyonce and them and Cardi B recorded Bodak Yellow somewhere in South Dallas, I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's
with
crazy.
Mike Will made it. Wait, not Mike Will made it. Mike Will. And Mike Will made it? No, not Mike Will made it.
I know. I think Mr. Lee was recording around here one time.
Oh yeah, man. I'm telling you, like, it goes down out here, man. There's some big shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And if you get in and do some research, you'll see, like, damn, motherfuckers really getting it in. Yeah. And I'm, like I said, my perspective is different, so I see a lot of people, and I conversate a lot, so I know, you know, a lot of the stuff that goes on, but it's just not broadcast. It's just, hey, this is some major shit, you know, video games and some big shit out here. Yeah,
like we living in virtual reality, man. Like I know you said, like a lot of the stuff, you know, music is like a soundtrack to your life, so it marks different moments.
Yeah.
With the new music and stuff that's coming out now, though, are you able to transition? Like there's some stuff like you can just ride. You know, like I hear we got stuff we pop in UGK and it's riding music. Or can you get into like the drill and the way? Because I was telling somebody, man, I don't know how you think. Last time you just watched videos, it's like they remove women from videos. It's a lot of dudes. Like you know what I'm saying? There's no video. Like I remember when
I see a video, ain't no chicks.
that's crazy though. Have you ever been the last time? Cause see, we make tamales and stuff too. So sometimes we'll throw on, you know, YouTube. My daughter and them, like she college student. My son, you know, he 10. So they kind of keep us up to, you know, the new music that's going on. And I'm looking, I'm like about 6, 7 videos, man. You know, when Big Boy and them, I like the way, you know, you got bodies back there. I'm like, what is all this, man? Them but masks.
I don't know what that is. I remember one time somebody did a video. Who are these dudes? They did the Catdaddy dance. Who is that?
Man,
do the Catdaddy. Who is that?
I know I remember the song, but I can't remember.
Do the Catdaddy Rejects or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So they took the B-Hamp dance.
Yeah.
B-Hamp dance and called it the Catdaddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I go watch the video. Not one chick in the video.
That's crazy to me.
How you gonna have a video of Catdaddy? It ain't even I watched that video one time.
Man, that shit is crazy to me, man.
But nah, that was a good time, man. They took the dance. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't see a whole lot of videos, man. I'm not sitting down watching a lot of video. I hear the music.
Yeah.
But like I rarely, you know, run through videos, man. Yeah, I don't really see a whole lot.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I just, like I said, we were sitting there working that night, and I'm just noticing, like, man, they don't really remove women from videos. This what they all know.
Really.
Like, yeah, this is crazy to me, but man, it's just crazy. I'm just looking at the way music is now, man, and it's like it's just a totally different vibe now, man. It's like the rap game is changed now, and it's like the new stars. I'm just really peeping how, and then there's so many independent people that. It's like labels don't have no say so over no more. It's like you put your own image and what you are. That's all going through the artist now. So it is really, you know, you got some people that's gonna take the major label route, but they got a lot of independent artists like really making moves out there.
Yeah, the record label need the artist. The artist don't need a record label.
It's been figured out. Yeah.
Yeah, there ain't no more barriers anymore. If you have an idea, there's a resource.
Like you say, this shit right here, man, you can do whatever. You can do
whatever. There's no more barriers for information or communication. And you can go platinum tonight. If you got tonight, you can make it happen, man.
Yeah.
You can record something, beating on the table, beatboxing, come up with a hook, post it with some chick dancing. Then next thing you know, it's a slogan, it's a TikTok, yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I'm so impressed with these artists, man, because they're so, you know, charismatic, man, and courageous, you know, and just fearless, you know, when it comes to their craft, and they believe in it. And that's really what you want. You want people that are confident in their shit.
Yeah.
You know, some artists are shy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this ain't for you.
Yeah, for real. You gotta have a personality.
Now, yeah, so that is, you know, those people are tough to find, you know what I'm saying? But what you're finding is the people that are not shy. They're not, you know, how many people good singing on the corner?
Yeah.
Then they go viral as soon as somebody posts them. They could have done that a long time ago, but their thing is to be on the corner. That's what they do.
That's what they do.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then all of a sudden somebody see it and then they go viral. Like, man, I'm out here every fucking day singing. That ain't shit. Like, so it's weird, you know, sometimes you know, you get those episodes which really is, you know, the story. The glory is in the story.
Man.
Not necessarily, you know, that you can sing. Anybody can fucking sing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was that one guy that was on the corner and he had like the radio voice, remember?
Yeah.
The story isn't that he had a cool voice. The story is a fucking junkie on the side of the road, you know, with a cardboard sign.
Yeah.
That's the story.
That's the story.
If he's a regular guy in line trying to get a job at the radio station, nobody cares.
At all.
But he's on the, you know, That's the story. That's where the glory is. I'm like, tell me your story. I was on the thing. I was at McDonald's. I was in the drive-thru. That's the story. That's where the glory is at. Not the fact that I'm just on the radio to be like, yo, that's where it's at. Damn, how you get that, man? I was just minding my fucking business.
For real.
And dude seen that I was out there good grinding with passion and gave me the opportunity. So that's what it is. So
man, look, that's what from that whole story. That's the main thing that I took away from it. Because like to me, like you were kind of saying earlier, like we kind of that generation that bridged that gap from technology to being personable. So what you had back then, you were personable. We had social skills. I think a lot of that, like you say, a lot of people have. Some people just have personalities on their phone, or on behind their camera.
Right.
Some people don't have that interpersonal skills no more because it's lost because it's really not as much interaction anymore. So what you said, like it just clicked. Like man, it's so key to just be good at what you do, man.
Yeah.
Whatever you're calling, be good at what you're doing. It's gonna fight. It's gonna catch up to you.
Yeah.
If you stay true to it.
If you stay true. Yeah.
So that's what I tell them, man. Speaking of just staying true to what you, man, you be having so much stuff going on. I know you got the record company too, man. Talk about that.
Yeah, I started my tow truck company, man. Catdaddy Towing Trucking. I want to do trucking. I want to get into business, box trucks, 18-wheelers, big trailers, hauling hot shots, shit like that.
That's money in that shit.
And yeah, so I wanted to get in, and the easiest way for me to get in was to get a tow truck, and that way I can drive it every day.
Yeah.
And so, I can pick up calls, I can tow for auctions. I'm just like roadside assist. I don't do repo, I don't do apartment complex. Yeah, I'm not doing. I'm the good guy. Like you see me.
I'm him.
Yeah, that's what's up. Make some money, help you and save the day. Transport your vehicle. Hey, I got a car in the driveway. Let me get it to the house.
Yeah.
Get it to the shop. Cool. I'll be there. But yeah, so I started that during Corona just because I had, just to get some ownership in something. I never owned anything, you know what I'm saying? I just been on the radio since I've been 17 and I got investments and all that other shit. But as far as having ownership in a business that generates cash flow, never had that.
Yeah.
And so this was like an opportunity for me to do it. And I did it. Went and bought the truck and just...
You had experience before you did?
No, fuck no. Just went and bought the truck, bro. Like, jumped head first, went and got the truck, put some insurance.
Yeah.
Got my license to operate the truck. And then just started fucking working, bro.
Yeah.
Passing out my number. People knew that I had the truck, and then just every day I make money, bro. Every fucking day, man. That truck don't make money sitting still.
Yeah.
But every day I make money. So learning the truck, then I gotta learn how to run a business. I gotta learn how to hire people and buy more trucks. And I've never done that before. So this is the glory in the story. Just one right now.
Still one, yeah.
So so just learning how to do it. Like I said, man, the glory is in the story. So
it's a marathon.
Yeah, it's just fun. I've been on the radio since I've been 17. I ain't run nothing but my mouth.
Yeah.
So this is an opportunity for me to run a business and be in the business, and it's a need. It's not a want. Like I'm never gonna convince you that you need help and you're on the side of the road and you need somebody to come. Like I'll never have to call you.
You ain't got to sell that.
And you calling me. Hey, Catdaddy, I got you. I'm on my way.
Look, man. Before we wrap up, we talked about the Cowboy. What you think about Luka though?
Oh, this motherfucker is so cold, man.
Luka sick.
Yeah, he's
sick with it.
He's just in the zone every game, bro. Like you see some players get into the zone.
Yeah. And
they'll go and they just have their way. They play at their own tempo. He's like James Harden. He just holds the ball. He's in his own rhythm.
Yeah.
And he's big enough and he's quick enough and he's deceptive enough and he sees the court and he just knows, how to get wherever and do the right thing. And, most of the time the shot hits. Huh?
Can Dallas keep him?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm kind of worried. And I'm a Bulls fan, but I ain't gonna lie. Since he came to the league, man, I like that boy game. And I'm just wondering if they gonna get enough help to just make him go ahead and be like, stay here like a dirt type thing.
Man, I think he understands that only one team is going to win the championship every year.
Yeah.
You're going to go to these other cities anyway. You're going to, travel and, especially Western Conference. You're going to go to LA 3-4 times a year, 6 times a year.
Yeah.
Does he want to be a star somewhere? Does he want to be around bad bitches somewhere?
We got a little personality with him too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's depending on what he wants. But
Yeah.
I think Dallas is a good city to go as fast or as slow as you want. You want to get out every night, man.
Yeah, that's how I explain.
You can wild out every night, man. You can be in the mix. You can do, whatever you want to do.
It's out there for you.
It's out there for you. You want to lay low and get some land and live far away, you can do that.
Yeah.
You want to turn up, you can get fucking loose until 5 o'clock in the morning.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? And, that's what I think has been the issue with the Cowboys for the last...
It's too much.
It's too much. Like these, you go like till 5 o'clock in the morning, you can turn up. It's just, you can live the rock star lifestyle without, a lot of hassle of the,
Yeah.
You can really do what you want. You can go as fast or as slow. I'm in a slow lane, cruise control, daddy.
Ain't it mine?
You want to get on the tollway and go, you get on that,
get
on that turn, the tollway, where is it? 635, you go as fast as you want.
Yeah, but it's live out here though, man. But like I told you earlier, man, before we wrap, I believe in giving people their flowers, man. Like I told you, man, like I love what y'all doing up there at the radio station. Louisiana got a heavy influence, man, and I love the way y'all represent. You taking care of the bottom, you got you BR and you got Baby up top of Shreveport, man.
Yeah.
I love that. So I'm just out here in Dallas, representing for little old Alexandria, man. Son-in-law Ben Rock, just letting them know we got a little bit to say out here in Dallas too, man. But I love what y'all doing, man.
Louisiana bred, Texas fed, you know what I'm saying? Louisiana raised me, Texas pays me.
Hey, tell them how they can keep you following, man. Tell them where to follow you.
Yeah, follow your boy. I'm on the gram. I'm not really on Twitter. I really like my privacy, so I'm, like you talk about staying in your lane. My lane is really internet. That's cool. I like my privacy. I don't like to go too hard on there.
Yeah.
But I try to, just keep you posted and, share what I see. But you on the gram at Catdaddy 104. That's really the only place I don't have no TikTok. I'm not gonna be out there.
You ain't dancing, man. You ain't got no
shit,
little choreographs out there.
I ain't ready for that, man. Twitter, I really ain't on Twitter a whole lot, but I'm on the radio every night. So if you want to get a hold of me, call me on the radio. I'll be on again tonight. Tune in.
Hey man, that's that nightlife, man.
Wow.
He got me really out here vamping too. We up here really late night, like man. He is not bullshit. We out here really living this. But man, y'all know how we always end it, man. Always visualize your goals, and after that, accomplish those visualized goals. 9/11 gone.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man.
Man, appreciate you, man.
That was amazing, man.
For real, man. I appreciate you coming through, man.
Yeah, it's weird, like.